Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Arclad 2 with me, EclecticAndrew the Gamer. And today, rumors are circulating that thieves are once again targeting our wealthy client. Therefore, head to the client's house and guard it from robbery. They're missing the word there from their, message thing here. So today we will be returning to the house in the hill. Sitting there all alone by itself with the wealthy client inside. I wonder if they're still trying to sell it or if they decide to settle in. Maybe the house was kind of like, maybe an upgrade from their high-rise apartment or something in Proteus or something. They wouldn't be living in Indigos, I can tell you that. Not Mr. Dex, no siree. Not with that little pig-headed little rich snob little dude. But yes, we return once again to Mr. Dex. Because the robber rogue is probably attacking again. You know, that's strange, isn't it, Elk? Yeah, that is strange. The guards are missing. Something's up in the back of the house. Oh no, what happened here? Our little story got out of hand, but you came just in time to see us off. Miss Rogue! Boss! We couldn't find any treasure. It wasn't where it was supposed to be. What are we gonna do now, Miss Rogue? Yeah, what? Shut up, both of you. We have no choice but to retreat for the time being. But not before we take care of this meddling hunter and his pesky friends. And his talking dog, too. Good plan, boss. Yeah, good. Come forth, creatures of the night. Children of the night, come forth. We will make music in the night, as we are robbers of the night. Well, just to let you know, off screen in between episodes here, I did make use of the smith shop to upgrade some items and whatnot, and I'll show them off a little bit. See, kind of get my monsters a little bit stronger. We'll do that in this episode, do that in this battle here and now. And because the monsters are still lined up in the very perfect formation of, well, near perfect, as you can see, they're a little offset from the last time we were fighting them, that we could not do the total AoE on all 5 of them today. Oh, but hey, now we get to fight these guys today. I wonder if we fight Miss Rogue, too. Or if she just stands by and lets her monsters do all her monster minions do all the work for her today. If I don't... Ooh, look at this setup. Oh, she doesn't have diamond dust. Oh no, I'm so sad about that. Well then, let's have her stand back and just kick this kobold in the back. Yeah, I guess that means Elk is really the only one that has AoE damage in this battle today. But yeah, look at that damage from the skeleton's flail. I did upgrade his flail to the full power. I did spend a lot of money upgrading all these items and everything, but should help quite a bit in this battle. Except for that fact right there, that the Necromancer is so new, he doesn't have any weapon XP levels weapon skill levels to do multiple hits on the enemies yet. Whereas you saw the skeleton just kind of flailed like hell to deal over almost 40 damage to that kobold. Oh no, we're almost all beat up now. No, skeleton! Mr. Skeleton, no! Oh, good. I get to heal. Yeah, only level 1 heal, Shantae? You really are very new to the party. Good thing I'm bringing her along in this battle to level her up some, too. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're dealing with some damage now. We are dealing with these monsters, these minions, the creatures of the night. You know, I want to say I was complaining yesterday about the, my PlayStation again. And I think the reason why it drives me... The noise just drives me up the wall. It just... I have very sensitive hearing, and whenever it gets to be like that, where it's making such a loud racket, it just drives me bananas, bonkers. Let me tell you about the first time I think I noticed the problems I had with my ears, where I have such sensitive hearing. As a kid, maybe about 8 or 7, my parents decided to take me to a monster truck rally. And I had the most horrible migraine throughout the night after that. And let me tell you, I did not even stay for the whole thing. Luckily, my grandmother was there with me, too. And I was able to, like, tell her, I'm in such pain, I can't stand here anymore, can you take me out of here? And we just went and sat out in the middle of the hallways. You know, well, I don't know if all arenas have this or whatnot, but this arena had a hallway ring around it to, what do you say, make your way from the entrance to the arena to all the bleachers and whatnot. And I will say I'm in Michigan. I don't mind saying I'm in Michigan. I'm very proud to be a Michigander. I love being in the Mid-State. And I don't know if this was at the Joe Louis Arena where the Monster Truck Rally took place, or if this was even back when the Silver Dome was still functioning. But the Monster Truck Rally was at one of these arenas. But man, yeah, I mean, nowadays you don't even know about the Joe Louis Arena, do you? Because it's, we don't do the Joe Louis Arena anymore, we closed it down. And now we have the Little Caesars Arena now. We have Comerica Park. I did actually make it to a Tiger game at Tiger Stadium once. I guess I really am quite old. It really is kind of strange, though, to think about the fact that these arenas are gone nowadays, and because Joe Louis, Silverdome, and the Tiger Stadium are all gone now. I don't know if they've been torn down completely and replaced with the new arenas, but you know, I had an idea about my sensitivity to the PlayStation running hard every once in a while. I've decided, because I'm listening to Stephen play an LP right now on my headset. I decided, because I usually have the headset on my left ear and my right ear free so I can hear myself talking very well. I decided to put the headset over my right ear and leave my left ear exposed for listening to myself while talking to you all. All of them defeated? Yes, and looks like she did not decide to join in the foray today. What an embarrassing showing. I assure you, it won't be like this next time, Hunter. Farewell. You have a next time job, we do? Wow, I did not know we would spend so much time with this Hunter, this robber. You really showed those thieves, didn't you? When they attacked me before you arrived, I feared I might perish. It was quite frightening. I can't bear to think of it. Well, it's over now, my sweet. We've been saved by the Hunter. As a matter of fact, I think this is the fastest job he's done. I'm sure he's looking for a big, fat reward. And of course, he'll get it. But I'm fairly certain this will be his last job for us. Ever since I bought this house and failed to sell it for a quick profit, it's been one disaster after another here. I believe this wretched place is cursed, and it's time for us to leave. If we don't see you again, I want to wish you well. Yes, yes, be certain to take care. Okay. Glad you're not staying in this house either. This house really is cursed. Really is crazy. Well, with that, we leave the house, having completed the job once again for Mr. Dex, and it is once again a vacant house. Gee, I wonder what happens when we enter said vacant house. Wow, they left the car behind. That's a nice looking car. I would take that car with me. I don't care if I didn't have the pink slip. I would take that car with me. I'd find the pink slip. I would find a way to make that car mine. Let's see, we start with a party of, making a party here to explore the house with. Nothing in this room. Yeah, random monsters in this house again. And it looks like it's the same Cabal monsters as before that we fought from. Huh, that's nice. Like if I had brought Liza along, I might be able to capture one or two of these monsters. Actually, I already have this Necromancer, so maybe I could capture a Blood Fiend. That's a thought. I do want to show off this one item I leveled up at the smithing shop. It's the Wood Club. And when you level up items, you know, they go from, like, Force to Wild to Ruin to... Well, the Wood Club went from Force to Slayer to... Bitch. Okay. I now have a Bitch Wood Club. I think it might supposed to have been Birch, but, well, it works, I suppose, for this dark and gritty game. Watch your mouth. Yeah, watch your mouth. Oh no, fire breath. Excuse me, just stretching a little bit. Like a kitty. Stretch. Well, I guess now that this place has become a wild monster battle area, so I guess it makes sense that we get to revisit this place for random monster battles, no matter whenever we want to revisit it for some random monster battles. Or maybe even to find that wanted monster we found before. I guess that's how we would find the Tianus wizard if we never saw him before during the Cabal mission. It's also a good place, I guess, to capture some more monsters for Liza. I want to see what's in this main hallway. Oh, the door's locked. The door's locked still? You're kidding me. Do I have to get the key again? Or does that room just get locked off forever? Huh, maybe that room just gets locked off forever now. It's interesting how strong Dykebeck is. He will fall off a small while later into the game, but he will also get the ability to be stronger also at the same point in the game. Because as you remember, he uses those power units to gain strength. And the more and more power units you find, you'll find more different stats and better stats on the power units than what the stats are on these current power units he has equipped. There we go. Also, the fact that he's fighting with Necromancer has also got low defense. And these monsters are level 18 after all, so... Not gonna... Yeah, no key to find. Yeah, I guess that's how we find the wanted monster Tianus in this area if we never found him during the Cabal mission. Or maybe even during the robber missions. Who knows, maybe he would have shown up during the robber missions while we were exploring those 4 rooms to defend the treasure from them. But there is also another random wanted monster we could fight. In the random monster area known as the Wastelands. Enter the Wastelands? Yes. You know, I will bring Liza along this time because there are new monsters to capture here. They will be very handy to capture. Ooh, birds. Ooh, those guys. Those guys are like elemental monster devils or some such. And you know, in case I run into that wanted monster, I want to be a little bit capable of healing and being strong, and I did not run into him today. Maybe I'll cut this battle out and meet you next time I see the wanted monster, but yeah, I think I'll do that for now. See you in 1 minute. Hey, there he is. Okay. Good. So, I only had to do the one battle against these, what are they? Water devils? Wind devils. And all these rocks that are permeating this battlefield. So, that battle I left you off at, that's the only battle I've done here so far. I did spend some time trying to capture a wind devil, but no success, even though I had it down to 1 HP. Which sucks. I'm like, come on, join my team, buddy. And he was like, no, I will not be your buddy. I will not be your friend. I will not be your pal. But yeah. So I went to go heal. So we're fully healed and ready to go into this fight against Boise. Boise, Idaho? No. Just simply Boise. The wild Hemoji. The very wild Hemoji. I will admit I spent so much time trying to capture that wind devil last time I did not scan these monsters from for the picture book. I might as well take a moment to do some of that now with Liza. While I have a moment to try to scan this Boise monster and make sure we get him scanned up and in the book. Come on. Yeah, because he's a level 30 monster. He's very tough, very strong. He's gonna be rough to fight. You could honestly do this fight earlier and with fewer people and whatnot, but yeah, it will be a rough go of it. Trying to kill this level 31 monster as soon as possible is very rough. No personal experience whatsoever to speak of, but I'm sure it's rough. Yep, doing 20 points of damage to Liza, that's gonna hurt. Hey, Gargoyle, go for it, Gargoyle, go. These wind devils are staggered once again. I would like to take a moment to try to capture one more time this wind devil. I liked the wind devil. I have in my practice file. He's a very good fighter. It's very nice I'm getting magic apples from these random battles I'm doing. Not search, ravish. Ravish them, yes. Yes, Wind Devil, join me. Thank you so much. Heal really quick. As always in strategy games, keep your party healed as much as possible, you know? Healers can be some of the most effective units in strategy video games. At least strategy video games I've ever played. Fire Emblem, Shining Force, Arclad. There might be one more I'm not thinking of at the moment. Jeez, they just all teamed up on Gargoyle here, didn't they? Get them out of there. Go, birdies. Flee, run, flee. You are dirty birdies. You are dirty, rocky birdies. There we go. Scanned all but the Wind Devil today. Maybe the Blood Fiends too. Well, I can always go back and try to capture them again. Maybe I'll do that off screen. Wouldn't mind capturing a few monsters here and there off screen, you know? You don't need to watch me capture every single Pokemon in this game. I mean, monster. There you go, Shu. That epic ninja dodging skill. Way to go. Oh, let's take care of this rock back here. Get him out of the way. Have Shu take out Boise, maybe? No, not yet. Still hanging on there a little bit. Maybe Liza can try to ravish this birdie with 1 HP. Yes, we get another birdie. Yes, sirree, we do. Well, honestly, you know, I've completed all the jobs. Because I don't think there's any more jobs at the Proteus. I didn't go look. Darn, I should have looked. I'm gonna go look one more time before we decide to carry on with the game really quick. We can carry on for one more. Hey, the Scorpion from the Water Monster Boise, yes. A very strong spear for Elk. Very good to get it at this point in the game too. So if we equip it on Elk right now, because he's got the one spear, the Wild Spear, we can instantly increase his attack power by 3, and the Scorpion can get a maximum attack power of 17. Very nice. Very good weapon for him to have at this point in the game. He'll be using it for a small while and be able to level it up quite a bit. Okay, so honestly, I checked out the guild off screen, I healed, I saved. Nothing left to do in Proteus or East Aldea. But we can leave East Aldea and, of course, go to West Aldea if we can get the screen to load in. There we go. West Aldea. See, it's over here on this North American-looking continent. I guess that's the continent that Elk had to see. If you look, you can kind of barely see it. It looks kind of like North America. But that must be what the continent Elk had on his map in his bedroom. Because remember, at the beginning of this game, I noticed that Elk had a picture of North America on a map in his bedroom. But yes, as we land in West Aldea, we are now in a desert. The entrance to the White House is somewhere in this desert. There are a lot of monsters around here. Are you ready to leave? We don't have much choice. Let's get moving. Hey, you better stay here, Deke. If you leave me, you will regret it. Yeah, bring Deke back along. We will regret it if we don't. Well. Gee, we're in a desert. Oh, the Salba Desert. And this is as far as we can go without progressing through the Salba Desert dungeon. So let us enter the dungeon. And carry on through this land. Find our way to find the White House. If we follow this desert east, we should find a passage north. Will there be monsters that way? Unfortunately, we can't avoid them completely. We'll have to fight our way through them, but it shouldn't be too much trouble. And speaking of trouble, here comes our first batch now. Oh, more birdies. And some plants. Desert plants. Very interesting. Let's bring Pondit, Necromancer, and toss up between Shu and Liza, I think. We don't really need the healing, we don't really need the monster capturing, I think. Let's bring Shu. I know we have Pondit and Elk for frontline, but let's bring Shu along, just a little bit more frontlining. There we go, that's what I thought. That rock can definitely fly on top of that rock to attack us. A rock flying on top of a rock? Of course, of course. Because rocks fly? They can land on other rocks. There we go, that's what I thought. Let's use strike power to increase our attack power. Have Pond and piss all over the ground. Add a little moisture to this desert. Oh no, Necromancer can't catch up. Very easy to deal with this flock of birds, I believe. We'll deal very well with them. The interesting thing about these rocks is they do pick up and throw rocks at you. So don't mind them, they're just gonna be throwing rocks every now and then at you. They don't really do any damage or hardly hit you ever, but it's something they do. Oh, that plant can jump. It needs to join the local basketball team. It jumps a cactus. That's ridiculous. Here I am about to slaughter it and its prospects for joining said basketball team. You know, Pokemon, in Black and White, they did explore the concept of Pokemon joining trainers in certain sports, but they didn't really expand on that in any way, in any fashion. You say, this is the sport, this is how it goes, this is how it plays, this is what the Pokemon do. The closest thing we have to Pokemon sports right now is Pokemon Unite and Pokken, which is where basically Pokemon just fight each other for command of the arenas. But you would think in Black and White, they kind of made it seem like the trainers and Pokemon both compete at the same time, too. Like, score the basketball into the net, or touchdown with the football. Wasn't there also a baseball field arena we could visit sometimes on certain days? Because Pokemon Black and White, they had a very big mixture of day events in the game. Gee, no monsters here? How lucky we are, huh? Oh no, lightning. Who's doing that? What? Give me all your money and I may let you live. Don't scare me. I wouldn't be so defiant if I were you. Hand over the money. And is this supposed to scare us? How? So your mouth overrides your brain, eh? Such a defiant attitude will get you killed. You also have a defiant attitude, too. Yeah, but I'm taking that sweet girl with the long hair. Ew. Sicko? Pervert. That's it. Time to fight. Oh. Was that guy not the wanted monster? J-Guard. What the heck is a J-Guard? Robbers and some rocks, but this guy is a J-Guard. Interesting. Maybe he's part of the basketball team. He's a joint guard or something. Well, I didn't bring Liza into the battle party, so I can't really split up my healers between my two parties, but you know, kind of double team this pincer attack we're stuck in. But I can send Shu over here. He should be able to deal with these robbers quite efficiently. Because they pretty much only do the one single target area of effect of damage. Then also I can have Shu use Plasma Shock to lower their defense. Especially since they lined up like that, so that hits all three of them. Very nice. Yeah, Scorpion level up. Yay. Shantae heal our team up here. Very nice. Let's use a little cold breath. Cold breath. Ha! You can't even hit Shu from behind. Yeah, Shu, dodge, you know. Epic ninja and Shu skills. No! A hit. Mind Buster. Mind Buster. Mind Buster. Mind Buster. Mind Buster. Sorry, I was talking about Chris Angel the other day, so I'm like, let's do the Chris Angel theme song. You know, I saw some videos that said that Chris Angel was why you never see Chris Angel anymore, or Chris Angel did this or that or something. I don't know anything about what that is. I should look into it. Or if you know, feel free to drop a hint and drop some knowledge. Hope he's not like this J-Guard guy, pervert or anything. That'd suck. I don't like perverts like that. I did just hear this horrible story about a couple that adopted some kids. That couple got 100 years, both sentenced to prison for 100 years. Very, very glad for that. This game, it makes you think about the horrible things in life, doesn't it? It really will. Ooh, a wind knife. That's interesting. There we go. The nasty little wizard is gone for good. Go, Shu, defeat this last monster for us. Battle over. Yay! Success! We won. We defeated the money-grubbing leeches and leches and perverts and... yeah. Okay, so, what's up next? There. Oh, path north. We can reach the forest through there. Okay then, let's get on through there. One more battle to do. Reach a forest. That'd be very handy. It is shocking that there's a forest next to a desert. Like, you think the desertification would spread that forest in such a way that it would suffocate that forest in no time whatsoever, but I honestly don't know anything about desertification processes, so I'm not one to talk too well about desertification. I do know this game Radiant Historia, which talks a lot about desertification of the world. Because you find out in perfect chronology that 3DS remake that some evil ritual was performed on this one girl's boyfriend and cursed the world's become desertified. At least I'm pretty sure that's what happens. I do occasionally try to watch H.C. Bailey play that game over and over again, but I get hung up by all the side quests. You know, those quick little missions that Stock goes through to do the to look at the different timelines and try to find weird little artifacts that will help the what's it called? The Nemesia's ship. Kind of sail through time better. Because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be building up the ship to be strong enough to sail to the source of the desertification process throughout time or whatever. Because I think whatever happened is the evil people that cursed Nemesia's boyfriend used the power of flux in that game. There's the power of flux to create the desertification, and it's a horrible thing, and it just messes with the world so much, and yet through that same power came the White and Dark Black Chronicle to try to fix the desertification through the way of sacrificing wielders of the Chronicles to stop the desertification. It is a very interesting story. I love Radiant's story as his story as main story. Oh, his little side quests kind of bog me down sometimes, especially with how quick they go. And it's like, oh, this event's happening here. Oh, this person's trying to blow himself up over here. Let's stop him from blowing himself up. Or not, as we try to explore all the different timelines and events of the history and events of the world. I like the main story of that game to where you go through all the different events in the world to try to find the best ending. End up making the bad guy of the story, the game, go, but you need him to save the world. Because he's been saving the world many times over, but then also failing at the same time to save the world, and he's trying his damnedest to find a way to save the world, and the bad guy ends up sacrificing himself for the process of stopping the desertification, so that's very, very nice. And sorry for the spoilers, it's the end of Radiant Historia. You know what? We have reached a spot where the forest meets the desert, and there seems to be a house, a little shed here. Whew, we're finally through that awful desert. Yes, but the forest still remains to be conquered. Alas, we have much ground yet to cover. Then I would believe it would be wise if we rested here a while. Good idea. Yes, a little rest house. Let us all take a break and rest. So, here we are in this little shed with a treasure chest. It says, pick an item, but please leave money to pay for it. Huh? Okay, so it's a shop box. Interesting. We can buy some items, some weapons, some armor, some herbs. I do have a lot of herbs, but maybe with the money I have right now, I could buy, say, that many herbs, blood herbs, and sell off some of these other herbs I have. I have a bunch of herbs that are both normal herbs as well as some specialty herbs that I've used the smith on to improve their whatever you want to say. See, they heal HP every turn if you have them equipped. Wow, and they sell for a lot. I'll sell a few of these. There we go. That should be good. Keep my inventory open for whatever we may find. Rest in the bed for healing and anything we need. We need to have a save point here. A save journal. Feel free to save in an open spot if you have it. Then let's kick off back into the Lost Forest. Or rather, let's see here. Wow, this looks familiar, Lauk, doesn't it? This is the Lost Forest? Local folklore says that if you enter, you never return. What locals? This place, Have you been here before, Elk? Yes, I think I have. This forest is more confusing than the desert we just went through. The visibility is very poor and the forest itself is like a maze. Yes, indeed it is. If we get lost, we'll never find our way out. We'll have to get through it to find the lab, though. We don't really have a choice except to try. Elk. All I could do was run away. This time it's gonna be different. I'm ready to fight. For myself and for Ginny. I'm not gonna let Mariel end up like the others either. Save. What did he say? Save keys to open doors. That's what he says, Elk. However, do not enter this forest just yet. We want to hunt a wanted monster, so to do that, we can return to the Salba Desert. Of course, now that we've made it through the Salba Desert's north entrance, we can now enter the Lost Forest whenever we want to. And we can see there is absolutely nothing else around this area, no matter where we look. There's nothing whatsoever. So, enter the Salba Desert one more time to find a wanted monster. Let us do that today. Let's go ahead and just go with these 5 today. For this area of fighting. This won't be too bad. Not too bad at all. I may decide to cut out these monster battles, the random monster battles. I might do that again, because these are just the same battles we've gone through already. But up until we find the wanted monster, it won't be any different, I believe, than going through here the first time. I forgot to search those blood plants. Might as well do that this time, and maybe even try to capture one of them too. See what kind of weapon they use. I can store a weapon on them in case I ever need to. You know, for reasons. Because if I get too many weapons and say I want to keep this weapon or that weapon, I can always put them on a monster I'm not using to have them hold on to the weapon for me. So I'm ready to use it. Or if I ever use it. Just means I don't have to sell the weapon. That's very nice. You know what, let's use one of Liza's MP to search a little farther and search this blood plant. Oh, it's a man-eater. Watch out, here it comes. Watch out, boy, it'll chew you up. Whoa, here it comes. I wish I had kept it on. I was gonna say, there we go, the wanted monster. There we go. Wanted monster, Ulcer, I believe. Yeah, Ulcer. He's the one that's hiding in the Salba Desert. Good thing we found him today. We're finding all the wanted monsters today. We will, of course, find more, of course. There's always more monsters that are wanted for heinous and stupid crimes. And honestly, sorry if this episode kind of cuts back and forth again, over and over again a lot. It's, one of those episodes. It's gonna be a cutting episode. I've been recording the video for over an hour now, and I already know it's a big cutting episode because there's a lot of times where I'm just not talking, there's times where I'm going to town, to heal and save and whatnot. And look at the poster board, look at the monstrous, just all kinds of things that are not necessary for an LP to watch. That I am doing off screen. I did end up capturing one of these man-eaters, because watch out boy, it's now part of the team. I don't know if these monster man-eaters will chew you up. They're plants. There are plants that chew things, of course, kind of. Not in the way that you and I or a cow would chew things, but there are chewing plants. There's the Venus flytrap, which, when it has follicles on the inside of its leaves, that will bite the leaves together to whenever something small and edible enters its follicles. Just kind of keeps the thing trapped in there so it can digest it with some little acidic sap that oozes from the leaves. That's why it bites down on stuff. Like I said, it doesn't really chew. I've never seen a Rafflesia, but I imagine it doesn't chew either. It just has the... what do you call it? Well, you know, I've never actually seen a real picture of a real Rafflesia, so... But those are the ones that are in South America that smell like rotten meat all over the place. Attract carrion-eating things to the plant to be eaten by the plant. I'm sorry, I just gave my phone a look because Stephen Plays was just like, Stephen Play and his wife Mal was just like, slam me, Shrek, and I'm like, what? And they're talking about Extra Life and they're playing of Shrek, whatever the Mega Party Shrek thing is. But hey, Water Monster exterminated, yay. As often you don't hear, well, I mean, sometimes you'll hear things come from Stephen Plays and Mal Mix mouths that are like Stephen was just saying about gift sub to Robin Your Ducky on Twitch, and he's like, Twitch TOS team is always coming in here going like, what are you doing in here? Why aren't you playing something nice and soft and calm, and kid-friendly and TOS-friendly? Yeah, I don't like the fact this guy's charging up with all his turns. You know, if you attack somebody that's been charging and they counterattack, they will not use up their charge to do that counterattack. The charging ability is only for their main attack. Yes, sirree, we took him out before he could use his charging. Use his charge ability for any damage on us. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Well, I don't know how long I've been recording for. How much of this will be into an LP. I've been recording for over an hour. I'm going to cut out a lot of this stuff. So I'm going to leave it here for you all today to have enjoyed, and leave a like or a comment if you did enjoy this video today. Take care of yourselves until next time, and have a good day, everyone. Until next time, everyone. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.